Hey Libra, welcome back for a weekly reading. I want to tell you right away, I heard in meditation that you're in the process of moving away from some type of circumstance or situation where you're going to find yourself being able to lighten up and have some more lighthearted, carefree times. And you're going to be happy that you stuck with something. You're too amazing to follow anyone else. Forge your own path. You're doing something different, and now people are starting to notice that difference in you because your confidence is building, and it feels like it's almost like you just had to get a good taste of that confidence bug, of the passion bug, and now you're taking off because you found something that excites you. They want you to keep opening up to new opportunities, trying new things, and want so that you can start recognizing the payoff when you go towards the new. Because when you do something new, it's like something, it like revitalizes you and refreshes you. You like the new more than you think. You like trying new things more than you think. So it's like you've been working emotionally towards overcoming the fear of stepping into the new without realizing it because you've played it small, afraid of what other people were going to do. But in truth, you were actually afraid just to see what happened if you went big, like what if I go big? All right, you're saying goodbye to the past and you're letting go of the baggage for good. That goes along with what I had just channeled right beforehand through your meditation. Yeah, it does. Okay. So I'm going to leave those there. This isn't going to be very long. It's going to be pretty to the point. There's something about it's time to buckle down and not party. Find a good balance, a work-life balance, because you're going to need that. You have someone who wants to know why you're happy. They feel like they're working their butt off, and they've been trying to like give you subliminal messages. Hope it's like almost like they think that you're watching them on some type of platform and you're not giving them an inch. And you know what it is? Because you're not really watching them, so you're not even seeing what they're posting. So while you look unaffected, you really are unaffected, but they don't think so. They think that you're just doing something, plotting and planning this whole time. They think they've figured out your other moves, and they think that they know what you're doing, and they're trying to catch you in the act, and what they're doing is creating a problem for themselves. It's like they're just spinning their wheels trying to figure out what you have going on. So since that isn't working, they've had a new tactic where they're going to be in the future here try to dig up some dirt on you because you're not taking the subliminal messages. You're not having an emotional reaction in a healthy, fun way. You're not having a knee-jerk reaction of anger. You're not having an emotional reaction with tears. You're giving somebody nothing who thinks that they're huge, just think their shit doesn't stink. And the truth is you're happy, and they don't like that you're happy. And there's, in their mind, there has to be a reason you're happy. And it's not that they want to be with you right now. It's that they want to know why you're happy and take that from you. That's the kind of energy this person exudes, like who do they think they are to be happy? And so it's like they really want you to watch a series called You. They say they don't want you to be afraid about it. Now, this is weird. They don't want you to be afraid about it. They want you to watch it to observe that source can show you the type of people you have around you, like how they're really thinking. They're going to give you an idea. Like they can look the part. They can look like they have it all together, but they really secretly are trying to plot something against you because you're not giving them something that they want. And it's like you're not feeding, because you're happy, they're not able to take that happiness from you anymore because you're not having a knee-jerk reaction and feeding their happiness hater button, let's just call it. You're not doing that anymore. Yeah, oh, really. They're crying over you, and that's what it is. You know what it is? They want to be with you. I don't know. You may have seen something recently where somebody wore a ring that you purchased for them, or they're doing it like when you're around. But this is like something that they want you to know. This is something they just kind of carry in the console of, you know, a vehicle or something like that. When they see you, they know they're going to see you. They pop it on to make you think they're thinking of you. Like they look down at it and look at it longingly. They don't do that. They put that on when they see you, hoping that you'll mention it and like have nostalgia set in, and you aren't taking the bait. So they've tried to play on your heartstrings. They've tried to let you know that they've noticed you by saying, "Oh, I noticed that you did your hair different," or wearing something that you bought them, or trying to be friendly, or wearing some type of perfume or cologne around them that they know you like, things like that. They're trying to play on your strings like that, but they're not using their mouth and opening their mouth to say what's really on their mind. So obviously to you, it's like they're too afraid of you rejecting them right now to come and forward and say something to you. So what they're doing is trying to figure out what you have going on. There's something about them driving by your house late at night to see if there's any new cars where you are or vehicles where you are, and watching that consistently to see if you have anybody staying over. That's what they're most concerned with, because they're crying over you. They're yearning for you. That's why they're hooked on you, and you're blocking that energy. So they're hating that you're happy. And it's really about more, it's kind of like a sad karmic relationship game that they're playing right now. But Source doesn't want them finding out what you have going on. So there's something that you're doing now that you're not going to be doing in the near future, just to keep to yourself, okay? That's all I have for y'all. Peace and love.